told her you could always count on me, always count on me.
Greetings to my general viewing audience. That doesn't exist because I don't make videos often enough, and generally they're too long. Well, we can at least solve the problem with the video length by jumping right into this right now. General viewing audience who will eventually appear. I'm going to give you several facts regarding Steph Curry and his $30 million California mansion in Atherton. 1. Steph Curry has millions of dollars. 2. Steph Curry has a wife. 3. Steph Curry has, I believe, 3 children. 4. Steph Curry lives in a town called Atherton in California. 5. The city of Atherton, in trying to comply with California's new low-income or affordable housing initiative, said, well, we've got to build some affordable housing. Where can we do this? Oh, hell, I know. There's 1.52 acres right behind Steph Curry's backyard. Let's put that shit over there. Now, Steph Curry, as you all know, is a liberal. He votes Democrat. Hold on, let's have a look at this. Shit. There you just saw a picture of Steph Curry with the man who is going to be effectively the Adolf Hitler for the black race in America. Just watch my video on mass immigration and you'll see what I'm talking about. But you got individuals like Steph Curry, like Ayesha Curry, who sit there and say, wow, and there's people who's homeless, and people, let's just make some affordable housing, even though the problem is that they're on drugs and alcohol and are mentally unstable, but let's just put them in some houses and shit and see what happens. Well, that's all fine and dandy, and he voted for that shit because I guarantee you, nowhere in his wildest nightmares did Steph Curry think that the city of Atherton would build that or would discuss building a low-income housing unit on 1.5 acres behind his backyard. Now I'm going to read you from his letter. Let's go ahead and dive right into this so we can keep this video short. After I hydrate. Hold on. Vitamins WHISKEY. According to the letter from Steph and his wife, as Atherton residents, we have been following along with the housing element updates with special interest. Excuse me, that's my vitamins slurring my words. With a special interest in the well, I won't give you the address because then you'll know near where he lives. But they wrote this letter on January 18th. The meeting of the city council is tonight, January 31st. They went on to say, we hesitate to add to the not in our backyard, literally, rhetoric. But we want to send a note before today's meeting. The couple continued. Safety. Well, shit, I messed up the voices. Let me keep going. Safety and privacy for us and our kids continues to be our top priority and one of the biggest reasons we chose Atherton as home. Now, I'm just going to point this out to you, general viewer. A kid is a baby goat. Humans generally have a child or children plural. Just because you can play basketball extremely well does not make you intelligent. But let us go on to his letter. We kindly ask that the town adopts the new housing element without the inclusion of blank address, they wrote. Should that not be sufficient for the state, we ask that the town commits to investing in considerably taller fencing and landscaping to block sightlines onto our family's property. Whoa, hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. You don't even want to look at the poor, broke-ass motherfuckers who'll be living just beyond your backyard. And then, well, did I get to that? I don't know yet. Because he was talking about safety. But let me just go on. Let's just keep this shit rolling. Let's get back to the letter, shall we? Okay, well, blah, blah, because this isn't part of the letter. Okay, and okay, so that's not part of the letter. Here we go, right here. It would be more a little village than a big. Oh no, that's a property. The dude's selling the property. So let's see. Well, Steph, it would be more a little village than a big apartment building. Housing element, when you mention that, people snap and they think it's going to be low income and it's going to be a massive buildings just stuck together. So the final vote is tonight, Tuesday, January 31st. So I must have mentioned it earlier in his letter where he talks about the safety and privacy of his family. So here's a question for you. Don't your children need to be safe, gentle viewer? If you don't have one, don't you know anyone else's children that need to be safe as well? His letter lets you know what he thinks about poor broke motherfuckers regardless of color. You're poor broke bastard. And I need a big ass fence. I need a whole bunch of shrubbery, probably with fucking thorns in it and shit. Like a briar patch, only taller. That keep your fucking ass from even looking at my property, let alone getting onto my property. Yet all the while, Steph Curry is advocating for all this shit in your neighborhood. He's advocating for all these he's advocating for all of these immigrants. Some of whom have entered legally and many of whom have entered through illegal means. But just let them all the fuck in. Let these motherfuckers in and you American citizens can just fend for your fucking self. I got me a big ass fence and some big ass shrubbery, and if you don't make X number of dollars, your fucking ass can't even see me. Like John Cena, you can't see me. That's it, that's all, general viewer. I just wanted to point out further hypocrisy. Where you got these rich motherfuckers wanting to curb carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases and your carbon emissions. Well, they fly around our private jets. And now Steph Curry is all for low-income public housing. Unless it's close enough where them motherfuckers can see his property. That's it, that's all, general. Fuck it. I'm out.